Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to another reaction video. This time, however, it isn't Punch Out. I know you guys love Punch Out, and so do I, but I did a poll to see if you guys wanted me to do other reactions around other video games outside of Punch Out, and the majority of you voted yes. And you know how it goes, majority rules. So here we are once again covering another Duel Screens videos. This time it's Resident Evil 4. I've always wanted to know what the heck these guys were saying in this game, and I think these guys will do a very good translation to break that down for us. Let's check it out.
Have you ever found yourself playing a game where all of a sudden they spoke in a language that you don't know, and they don't even have the decency to give you subtitles to understand a lick of what they're saying?
Don't respect you at all.
Welcome to What Are They Saying, eh?
Never respect you enough to give you subtitles.
4.
I'm going to forewarn some of you. There is going to be a bit of swearing in this video, but this game is rated M for a reason.
That it is.
Now, I really don't know much Spanish myself, but thankfully my co-host Nick does. So take it away.
Don't fail us, Nick. Don't let us down.
Dialects, all derived from Castellano, the mother language. Think American English versus British English. So there may be differences in pronunciation and grammar. With that in mind, let's get rolling.
Let's go.
Why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
Starting off on a high note already. We've got our first F-bomb.
After walking for a moment, we meet the first villager, or ganados.
We do.
Ganados is supposed to mean livestock or cattle, but it can be used in this context to mean a mob of people. Hey Nick.
Yeah,
knock.
that makes sense.
There. This guy who tries to kill you, but not before asking you.
What the hell are you doing? I never knew that. Whoa. Hello, we gotta see it again. We gotta see it again.
Who tries to kill you, but not before asking you.
Get out of here, dumbass. And then he tries to hack away at you. Oh my God, I'm gonna rip you into pieces.
One
Bro.
to mention is that Spanish has this thing where some curses or swears are kind of interchangeable. Carajo could mean hell, such as when you tell someone vete al carajo, meaning go to hell.
Go to hell.
It also mean go f yourself.
Later you come across these guys chilling up on a hill.
I'm gonna go with the latter. Pretty sure. It's saying.
Crap, they obviously know we're coming.
Yeah, they know.
The drop on them.
Not gonna sugarcoat this one, folks. Mierda is shit. Poop, manure, droppings, excrement.
Whoa.
Now this is a bit of a weird one. Madre means mother, but think of it as, oh brother, you know, when you're exasperated. This is
Oh
another
brother.
When you say it in a derisive manner, it's basically like saying, oh, for the love of God. But when the villagers start chasing and yelling it at you, it means go after them.
No dejes que se escape. Vayan por detrás.
Go in from behind. Bro, this is so terrifying, especially playing it when you're younger.
That range from helpful
Hi, you imbecile.
to menacing.
Sorry. Mince meat. Oh my God, bro. I'm glad I didn't understand any of that. What do you guys pray to? I wonder.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Not
Oh
too
my
long
God,
after,
this is
we bump into
crazy.
This guy.
Me llamo Luis Serra.
He's pretty chill, and he used to be a cop.
Policía.
Police is just one of those words that stays the same in a lot of languages.
Police. Polizei.
Yeah, it sounds the same. It's like this
Usually.
universal. Police.
And
You
then
guys
he did.
failed.
Over here, stranger.
The stranger.
Ah yes,
The
everyone's
merchant.
favorite out-of-place arms dealer, the merchant. The guy who will trade you weapons and gear for pesetas that you loot from enemies. Fun fact, pesetas are no longer the currency in Spain. They switched over to the euro in 2002. But this game takes place in 2004. What he's doing with the outdated currency? I don't know, maybe he wants to melt down all that gold.
The gold's still good.
Well, we got caught. While a lot of lines were repeated, we came across new ones like... Let's fast forward a bit
you
and
son
get to
of
the
a-
house.
Now in this scene the voices are pretty muffled, but what they're basically saying is this.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Dice la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Funny that they mentioned the village chief. I wonder where he.
And here he is, just like that.
By this point in the game, we find out about Los Iluminados, which means the illuminated or the enlightened. Probably the enlightened, though. They also mention Las Plagas, which are the famous parasites.
Parasites, yep.
Appropriate considering that Las Plagas means the parasite or the plague.
Now,
Okay.
the Los Luminados are led by one Osmond Saddler. Now, throughout the game, you've heard of me called a Lord.
Lord Saddler. Lord Saddler.
But
They
here's
say
the
that
thing,
in English.
There really isn't a word for Lord in Spanish. At least not in the sense of a title that you refer to someone as. The closest thing would be mi amo, which is a yield word for my owner. But obviously you had to be either a slave or servant working directly
To say that.
around to use this title.
Yeah.
¡La encontré! ¡Maldito sea mierda!
Alright, now it's time to talk about the other kinds of creatures you can come across. One of the first bosses that you fight is called Del Lago, which means of or from the lake, as if to say, that creature that came from the lake.
From the lake, yeah.
Next we have the wolf creatures called colmillos, which means fangs, which is strange considering that lobo is the Spanish word for wolf. Why they chose that, the obvious one, is beyond me.
That is
Now
weird.
let's talk big. Big like...
The big cheese. What?
Well, not quite. I'm thinking more el gigante, which means the giant.
¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Usa los músculos!
These guys got yeeted trying to pull him out. I love this game. Y'all played a lot of this game. Probably too much of this game. Oof. Let's stay in Leon.
Vámonos.
Righty-yo, let's storm the castle. Now we deal with crazy cultists instead of crazy villagers.
But you're still
that's
dealing
not
with
much
crazy.
better. Though we do get introduced to the owner of the castle.
Me llamo Ramon Salazar.
Salazar,
Castella
the
of
midget,
this magnificent architecture.
the
Go back to
Napoleon.
France, Napoleon.
But Napoleon
I
of
said
course
it.
can. Anyways, these guys have new lines that are a bit more sinister. They also chant this crazy line called Morir es vivir.
Morir es vivir.
Yeah, they're so creepy, bro.
Morir es vivir.
Now, morir es vivir can technically mean either to die is to live, or to live is to die. It can kind of
I'm
go
sure
both
it's to
ways.
die to live.
Ya es hora de hacer
On the crush. Oh my God.
que escape de la
Don't let them escape the island alive. Get him, get him. Oh my, bro. It's terrifying hearing it in their language, but reading the subtitles and knowing what that translates to is horrifying. Wait, he says brains? Oh my God. And there is his brains.
Another enemy that appears in the castle is the Garador, who doesn't actually speak, but his name means the Clawer, or Claw.
Claude.
I don't know, it's kind of a weird translation, this one.
Ooh.
There are also these insect creatures in the sewers known as novistadors, which means no sight or the unseen, which is pretty apt since they can turn invisible.
Yep.
Bastards.
Oh no,
Oh, it's
Ashley.
Now we've been largely
Ugh.
ignoring her since there's no real lines associated with her specifically. So let's fix that. First we have to free her.
No.
Whoops. Right now we're actually playing as her, and this is actually a real neat part of the game.
I hate this part of the
There's
game.
one thing that's off.
Mátalo.
And even with my limited knowledge of Spanish, I actually figured out that's incorrect. What they should be saying is matala, because lo refers to a male.
Ah,
Aw, I'm so proud
gotcha.
of you. See, video games can teach you new things. This part of the game also introduces us to a new type of enemy. These suits of armor that come to life are known as armadura, which translates to armored. Apparently there are parasites controlling those suits, kind of like those horsehair parasites. Don't Google that unless you want nightmares.
no, I'm okay.
Finally, the last enemy to have a Spanish name is Ramon Salazar's bodyguard, or right hand.
I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
This guy's name is
Leon.
Navu, which means the executioner, and he certainly lives up to his name.
He does,
He's fast,
indeed.
Does a lot of damage, and is nearly impossible
Possible to kill. It's crazy. Can't stand that thing. It's terrifying running from him.
And that's about it
He's
for all the
the
Spanish
nemesis
Resident Evil 4.
of the game.
There are other enemies past the castle, but they're all saying variations of word or phrases we already went over. However, there are two villager phrases that are only heard through the bottle caps that you get from the merchant.
There's also one missing line that, despite our best efforts to find, I could not hear it in-game. Whether this line was cut from the final game is unknown, but here it is.
Quiero su cabeza.
Still, I had a blast replaying Resident Evil 4. I hope you learned something watching this video.
I did.
It's always fun to learn a new language, even if most of it was stuff you probably shouldn't say out loud. If you'd like to see another video like this where we translate different languages,
the stuff
please
we
let us
learned
know,
is stuff
or
we
even
didn't need to
suggest
know.
for us to translate. We'll do our best.
But if you'd like to see another game review, we got that covered too. We should be coming out with a new one soon, but you can check out the ones we've already done. And if you're interested, subscribe for more. So this is Duel Screens saying take care.
We'll leave you with one last bit of Spanish.
Let's see.
Take it away, Leon.
Hasta luego.
Well played as always. Boom. There it is, y'all. Going out with a bang. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, Duel Screens did not disappoint. I love their translations. I'll probably cover some more of their stuff, but Resident Evil 4 was one of those that popped up as a recommended after I watched the Punch-Out one. And of course, by me being someone who enjoys Resident Evil 4, I was all in. So I had to cover this one. Now, I'll see you guys on the next video, but in the meantime, there is plenty other content on the channel for you to go check out. So have at it. See you guys later. Peace.